Thank you. What? Thank you. No soursop?
I can make you
No,
some.
if you don't want any, it's okay.
I have mine already in there.
Okay, no, that's all good. What's up, people? Flossy Sports TV. Welcome. 11 days until Benavidez beats Morrell. Flossy, you're absolutely right. Benavidez is going to beat Morrell like he tried to sell him a kilo of baking soda. Benavidez is going to beat Morrell, beat his ass like he just came back to Hunts Point. I just fucked that up. He's going to beat Morrell's ass like he just came back to Hunts Point when only a 5 spot in his pocket. Benavidez ain't taking Lincoln's. He needs at least Benji's after working all night. You can't come back to Hunts Point with only a Lincoln. You get your ass whooped. Just saying. Low. Yo, Low, I did not listen to your voice message. You just reminded me that you sent one. Standing up to JT. I mean, thanks, I guess, but it's like, come on, man. You know how it is, man. I'm from New York. You don't listen to me talk to me like that. Plus, he's goofy. He's mad. Like, I'm sitting there and I was actually defending him, or I was kind of like, and he's just mad, fucking insecure. But I meant that shit too. And CYP came in and just tore him up. Oh, so he kept calling back, was angry at everybody else? He didn't even make much sense. He kept saying, I throw wide, hard punches. I'm like, that's kind of a compliment that they're hard. And I'm like, my punches are not wide. It's weird. He was saying some strange shit. CYP and Troy got them guys salty. What'd you say? You know what? Let's listen to it. I'm going to play it right now because you left me a voice message yesterday and I never listened to it. I meant to. Let's see. Where is it? David Maldonado. Where is it? David Maldonado. Oh, here it is. All right, let's see. Let's see what he said.
And I see you got a little salty when Les told you I wish David Maldonado would call in to correct you.
Oh, that's all you said? Oh, you said another one too. Hold on.
Yo, that caller on TBV was one of the most dumbest callers I've ever heard in my entire life listening to the show. Trying to talk about Chavez like Chavez only fought one guy.
Agreed.
Yeah, he fought a lot of tune-up type of opponents because he was fighting like 8 times a year as a fucking champion. He's beating a lot of good guys. Come on, man. He damaged Meldrick Taylor. He beat Camacho. He beat Howard.
Wow.
He beat Roger Mayweather. He beat Jose Luis Ramirez. He beat Edwin Rosario. I'm
going to stop you right there. We all know Taylor should have won that fight, but everything else you got a point.
Joey Gamache. He beat fucking Tony the Tiger Lopez. He beat a lot of good fucking fighters, bro. These people don't know shit about boxing. I do agree that Canelo surpassed him in my opinion, but to say that Chavez only fought trash cans, and then hearing Ness talk about saying Chavez was like Margarito face first. If you know technical boxing, Chavez had very fucking good defense. He was just offensive minded. He had very good head movement. And I'm going to go on the limb to say that Chavez had better defense than Marquez. Marquez was just a better counterpuncher. Chavez had very subtle defense. People don't know shit about boxing at all, man.
That's low. I agree with everything you said, except that Canelo is already a better resume than Chavez. I mean, come on. You could balance out the fact that Canelo has a few bigger names on his resume than Chavez did. But what I think far outweighs that is that Chavez went 91-0 before he lost. Officially. Technically, he should have lost at 69-0 to Taylor. And definitely to like 87 or whatever it was when he fought Purnell. But other than that, I agree with everything you said. Chavez was more dominant in his big fights than Canelo. Absolutely. Chavez is like Jesus to Mexicans. Like he's that big. Now, Canelo might get there. He might get there. But to say it's already happened while a fighter's still active, to me, is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Kalia, what's up? AK, what's up? Everybody, what's up? Sorry, I was listening to Low. Low Nose. David Maldonado. David Maldonado. David. Low. You gonna meet the Tank fight? I'm most likely gonna be at the Tank fight and very possibly at the Keyshawn fight. Chavez is big fights, beat guys, pillar to post like Meldrick Taylor controversy, and was physically broken to shreds when he fought Chavez. Yeah, I mean, Taylor should have won that fight, but Chavez was fucking him up. You know, it's very rare that the dude who actually should have won is pissing blood, has kidney damage, and has a broken eye socket, and is hospitalized for 2 weeks. That's rare. But, you know, it's that old thing. Like, he was literally landing, Chavez would land one punch to Meldrick's 4 to 5. Now, I get if it's one punch to 2, in my opinion. And again, judging and boxing is subjective, right? So judging is subjective. But for me, if somebody's landing 2 punches to 1, and the 1 is way harder than the 2 or pity pat, I might go for the 1. But in general, boxing is the more punches you land, the more points you score in general. So if it's a slightly more, somebody's landing slightly more, but the other ones are way harder, I'll go way harder. But in the Chavez and Taylor case, Chavez's weren't way harder. They were harder, but it was one. Chavez would land 1, and Taylor would ping his ass with 4 or 5. Ping, ping, pong, pong, ping, pong, 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 ping, 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 pong, pong. And then Chavez with 1. Just saying. What do you think about Keith coming? I don't believe it. That's not official. Show me where it's official. I don't believe it. Yeah, I saw he's fighting some Australian dude. Murray going to Keyshawn fight. That what's interesting is Ryan fighting Times Square. I'm not sure that's going to happen. People forget the beating. You mean Roger Mayweather, I assume? Yes. Oh, yeah. He fucked Roger Mayweather up. Yo, Rob, that's what was happening. What's up, Steve? Who is Taylor? Sorry. Meldrick Taylor, Foz. Look it up. One of the fastest hands, pound for pound, who ever lived, Meldrick Taylor. Silver medalist, I believe, or was he bronze medalist out of Philly in the Olympics as well? Medalist. I'm going to be at the Keyshawn fight, deep along with 4 corners, Norbs. Norbs will be there? I'm waiting to see if I get approved at the Keyshawn fight. What's up? What's good, Chris? Are you going to get John Scully? And I mean, I can. I got him. It's my man. Like, I know him personally. Like, we've met in person a bunch of times. Marco was for dinner. These nuts. It was a gold medal? See? Shout out to pretty boy Marco, the big homie Tia. No sour sop, sucker. Tia ain't making sour sop. She's not sour sopping me today. No sour sop today, right? Oh, it's coming. I got a good woman. Got a good woman. Jeezer Channel, what up? Welcome. Tank vs. Roach undercard got a nice upgrade. Please tell me. Who? What? What's on the undercard? Hi, Rob. Is that big homie Tia making all that culture noise in the background? Yeah, that's her. There's also a 3D printer going on, which you guys might be hearing going. But I think, yeah, you hear her doing like she's fucking with some of the dishes. Meldrick had the gold medal, and this is why you're not. Nah, I knew he had a medal. I just forgot which one. Scully's a legend. Scully's dope. I'm excited for Hernandez and Tellez. I don't know who the fuck those are. Clearly, by your emojis, they're both Boricuas, so that's cool. I like Boricuas. Big shout to my man Pee Wee. Talked to today. Matter of fact, Blow, my man Jose Maldonado. Same last name. I know. I don't think you guys are related though. Salute. You coming to Border Wars? Nah, man. That's all. That's the same day as the tank fight. I'm gonna be up in the fucking Barclays Center in the tank fight. You know what I'm saying? Let my public see me. All tri-state area fights I go to, man. Gotta mingle with the public. Mingle. You know what I'm saying? Get in there. Do my thing. You'll be fighting on there? Are you joking? Are you a fighter? Marco, please knock out one of those JT twins. They bugging the fuck out. Nah, they just they're actually good dudes. He was just mad. He's mad insecure. Anybody who has to constantly, I'm gonna get this goal set too. I want to see if we can get in an hour, get 10 super chats. Let's see if we could do it. It's been doing better lately. There, boom. Let's see if we could match that goal, people. 1 hour, 10 super chats. Anybody who talks so much how I'm not the one in person. I'm not the one. Keep that same energy. I'm not the one. I bring this. You don't test me in person. Like anybody who talks all that shit is insecure and is compensating for something. That's a fact. And it's rare that you see fighters talk that much. Because most fighters, we do what we do. We know. Shields versus Perkins. Does the Gloat get the stoppage? I don't know about stoppage, just the win. Teofimo had the hardest route. He's fighting Richardson Hitchens. Is that a fact? And what card's that on? Big shout to my man. Put extra napkins in the bag with the 2-piece. Appreciate you, my man. We need Andy to improve for a Keyshawn reunion. Okay. I'm with it. Are you a closet Tank? I'm not a closet Tank fan. I am a Tank fan. I think Tank is one of the most exciting fighters to watch. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch. And look, those of you who know me, follow me, he's actually left shitty comments on my Instagram. So it's not like he likes me and I have a reason to like him. He's not cool with me or anything, but just as a fighter, I look at the fighting only. And he's one of the best out there. One of the best pound for pound in the world. I got him top 5. As a kickboxer, I kicked the ish out of one of those JTs. You know, this is what we'll do, Rob. This is what we'll do. I'll come in, I'll hit him with I'll hit him with a 2-piece, and then as he's going down, you swipe his fucking legs. That's what we'll do, Rob. We'll hit him with that NYC special. It's called the Cabbage Knee Buster. Tio ain't fighting anyone until he gets out of the top rank. Okay. Are you paying for the Tank ticket? No. I'm going to be approved as media. Why? Tank fan? Hernandez and Tellez, I believe, are on the Tank undercard now. Hernandez is a nice amateur background I watch out. Okay, well, good. I hope you're right. Rico, what up, Rico? Oregon, rainy ass, depressing Oregon. That's why you're so melancholy, Rico, because it's fucking misting rain every day where you're from. Dead serious. You can see my footage on the Boxing Voice podcast in the morning episode. Why don't you just send the footage right now? Send a link right here in this chat. We'll watch it. I never go back and watch the TBV. I don't rewind that shit and watch it again. What's up, Lo? You left? Down at those yards you work at? I forget the name of it. One of the best. Nope, I'm not joking. Nah, I think CYP is the insecure one, the loudest one. He's definitely insecure, but for good reason, because he's never boxed before. Now, he won't admit it, you know, but he's at least for a good reason insecure because he's never boxed before. These dudes with all this amateur background and, you know, that's silly to be that insecure. But I actually like the twins. I usually, you know, I had a little beef with a couple of them, like today, and then with the other one, once J-Mac a little bit, but I actually like them. Overall, I like them. They're feisty. Sometimes they come out their face. What's up, Anthony? Tank has the best purse collection. And why does everybody, I've never seen him with a purse. I believe that he's done it. I've just never seen it. What's up, Eddie? Kofi, what up? Why is boxing not winner gets 60, loser gets 40? Because it's all about popularity. If you're a more popular fighter, even if you lose, you can negotiate more money. Tank is a boxing joke. You pay for. He's a boxing joke. Somebody with a 93% knockout ratio at 135 pounds. Somebody, even the punches that he misses, you got people going, ooh, that. When somebody starts speaking to Jesus when a punch doesn't even land, you know they hit hard. That's some Mike Tyson shit. That punch will miss by a mile and you'll hear, God damn. Okay, granted, he has not chosen the best competition. I agree with that. But his skill is undeniable. Marco, F the twins. Let's not pay them any attention. All right. I'm with it. What's up, Eon? What's up, Donovan Broner? Rolly versus Ryan. Who and why? Come on. Come on. Eon, I guarantee you we're picking the same person. Why don't you tell me who and why first? And I bet you my answer will be the same as yours. Yeah, fighting bums. Bums? Come on, vlogs. We talked about this. Do not use the bums word. You cannot refer to guys like Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz, Frank Martin as bums. You can't refer to any fighter as bum who has the balls. I don't see you stepping in there. Especially champions. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I do agree with you. He needs to step up the competition. The fact that he won't fight the top guys is not cool. But I overlook that slightly because of how great he is when he does fight. Do you think Bud can go the distance with Canelo? Yeah, he can. Sure. Stop it, Tanky, and all that. Okay. I got Rolando because he hit hard. Okay, well, no, we don't agree. I got Ryan. Barrios is not, but of course he's not. It is disrespectful. We're trying to tell him. So is he a bum or did he have a rehydration clause? Make up your mind. See what I'm saying? You're being biased. Don't be biased. I understand you don't like him, but don't start trying to. That's the problem with a lot of boxing people. And I didn't know you were like this, but I guess I kind of did. It has to be all or nothing. Either the guy's great or the guy's a bum. Can't be in the middle somewhere. Come on. Life is in the middle. Nothing in life is one way. Now I just seen a video of Ryan training. There you go. Bud doesn't have the defense that Canelo has. Low, you, my friend, are correct. Canelo's defense is very good. Bud's defense is not. We're going to be down for. Marco looked like a local heroin dealer with that hoodie. Damn, zooted? That's kind of rude. Maybe not. Maybe that's kind of gangster. Fuck it. But why I got to do heroin? Why can't I be dealing like blow or weed or like mollies? Leo's Mexico style tailor me. Oh, come on. Ryan gonna KO him. I believe so. He did go to 140, I believe. Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah, well, because he went to 140. I don't blame him. He's already fighting a weight division out. Why not? Shakur would school Tank. I don't agree with that. Canelo punches hard. Orbital bone break. Hell yeah. I'm actually hot. Yeah, man. Well, I just took it off, but I was a little hot for a second. A little cold. I mean, it is literally right now, people. I don't know in you guys' neck of the woods, but it is what is it? 18 degrees. Yo, did you guys see the video? I put up a video of me hitting the bag when I'm 19. Did you guys see? Matter of fact, I'll play it right now. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see. Where is it? Is this it? Or is it the other one? Oh, this one. All right, here we go. Okay, let's do it. I'll play this. It's just a little something. Just a little something. Where is it? Here we go. There it is. There it is. That is me at 19 years old. As you could see, I still got the heavy Kevin Rooney influence, bobbing and weaving, peekabooing Tyson. Kevin was still my trainer at that point. That's what it is. Do you think he'll knock down Canelo? Do you think maybe? Was I pro? Yes, Danny, I was. That version of Marco stops JT, and that's the same night. I guess, see, that's the thing, Lo. I can still bring that version out right now. That's still there. I just choose to mix it up. No, it was both, amateur and pro. All right, appreciate you. Nice power, but damn, Marco, what the fuck? All right, thanks, Rob. Thank you. Appreciate that. I didn't realize I'm bald, but thanks for reminding me. Cool. Marco looks green. I'm definitely greener then. I mean, but even then, 13, 14. I was 6 years already boxing at that point. Already living with Kevin Rooney, like the hair, yeah, like Samson. Nice hair. Get off. Leave me alone, guys. Rolly versus Ryan is 50-50. Disagreed. Both have flaws in basics. True. Both have terrible footwork. Okay. No, Ryan's distance is good, but I agree with the head movement. I agree with everything except distance. I think Ryan's distance is good. Ryan has more talent than Rolly, but he might be partying too much. Okay. What up, Ken? Rico, you saw me, Rico, at 19? What do you think, Rico? If you would have jumped in with that marker, what would have happened? We were the same weight, I believe, right, Rico? 165. Rico right now versus that version of me at 165. What you think, Rico? What happens? Now those crazy dudes be losing their hair. I started losing it, I want to say, my late 20s to early 30s. Late 20s, early 30s. Started piecing out. Won't be surprised both Ryan and Rolly hit the deck. I don't think Ryan's going to go down. Rolly causes an upset. It'd be great for boxing. Yeah. Some people thought Spence could beat Canelo. I know. Wild, right? What's up, Warlock? Seen that video of the young in you on X. You had hands. What happened? How's Kevin doing? Kevin, unfortunately, has really bad Alzheimer's, and he's in a home. He can't really speak anymore. It's bad. Tia, Nova's calling. 165 is huge. Current Marco makes Rico take a knee. I think so, man. I think I'll fuck Rico up. But let's see what Rico says. Yeah, I saw it. Imagine Rolly back close to the top after this fight. If Rolly wins, that skyrocket, that puts him back in the mix. But if it loses, it doesn't really, it might be his last hurrah. Definitely his last big paycheck. I'm shocked that fight's happening. You know what I'm saying? Rolly versus Bud, make it happen. Yeah, okay. Bud would kick the living shit out. Like, Bud would literally beat Rolly illegal. It'd be illegal. Somehow it would just end up being illegal. I never thought Spence would even be competitive with Canelo, too. His left footed. Canelo would stop. Yeah, agreed. He's too big. Who you got? I got CYP. I mean, excuse me. I got Keem. Sorry. I say this. You can't just, the experience is just, you can't beat that. But CYP does seem to be a great athlete and to learn quickly. So, you know, it's possible. And if he proves me wrong and if he comes and wins, great. I'd love to witness something like that. But yeah, for me, I believe Keem will win. I believe I actually think it'll be decisive too. I'm not saying he's gonna knock him out, but I think Keem will decisively win. But we'll see. What's your take? I think Benavidez is gonna beat Morrell. He's gonna just swell up his eye, give him eye jammies, make his face look like the inside of a Jamaican beef patty, all lumped up. It's gonna be ugly. Rolly's easy win for Ryan. Agreed. Rolly keeps finding a way, and well, it's because he has a big mouth. He's almost autistic, so he's captivating because the shit he says, but it's also mixed with his power. If he didn't have power and just a big mouth, nobody would give a fuck. I got CYP because Hamza's nah. Come on, Lo. This is one of those times, not to sound like Hamza, where just because you didn't fight, I think you don't have a proper perspective. If you were a fighter, you would know what it means to have all that experience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to shit on you. Just that's what it is. That's the experience means so much. Unless you did it, you don't really understand fully. Rodrigo says a real gangster don't eat ice cream. Blood and skull. Yeah, that's what I heard. Rolly needs one big wet. Oh man. I got CYP. He will be okay. Well, we'll see. You look so focused on the bit. Word. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, my man. I was focused. Still am. Matter of fact, I recorded a bag video today. Just today. Where is it? Literally just today. Hitting the bag today. Let's see what I got here. Ooh. Look at that. That was just today. I'm just saying. Yeah, when that comes with experience. He made that. I mean, okay. But you have to understand something, Lo. Anybody who's just sparred a bunch of times, that means the world. I'm telling you. And just that alone, even if Keem didn't have one amateur fight, just all the sparring he's done. You can tell by looking at him. Why did Hagler not fight Michael Spinks and Leonard not fight Pryor? Michael Spinks, Kofi, was a light heavyweight and a heavyweight. He was way heavier than Leonard and Hagler. So I think you're confusing something. How does a track athlete gas out? Because boxing and running are two totally different disciplines. It's so different. And you know how I know? Because CYP tried to argue with me at first. And I'm like, whatever. I told him he didn't want to listen. I used to train boxers, right? Not fighters, but I would more go in there and like I worked at a health club. That was one of my first jobs after college. When I was a pro, I'd go and I trained all kinds of people, all kinds of athletes, everything from weightlifters to track athletes to basketball, and they would all get equally exhausted boxing when they first started. So it doesn't do what it needs to do. Your southpaw, ooh, that my straight right though would land like I would find a home for that. Like I'm a Corcoran realtor. I would find mad homes for my straight right, Rico. Like I work for Corcoran. Just saying. Now your straight left would find some homes too, because that's the kryptonite. You got speed. Appreciate you. Spider Rico says anything's possible. I hope CYP gets his ass kicked for all. I mean, he's I like hearing him shit talk. He's good at it, and it's fun, and it's leading up to the fight. It's part of promotion. Nothing wrong with talking shit. Marco, you think you could drop two-tone? Doesn't box. Why are you asking me that? Marco, and I would never want to drop two-tone. I'd rather give two-tone a pound than a hug. Marco will low-key whoop my ass. Yeah, I'll fuck you up, vlogs. You know what, Jake Paul? What? Keem is going to beat CYP on the inside in mid-range. CYP is best fighter on the inside. I disagree with that. An unexperienced fighter isn't going to do better boxing on the outside. He's going to have to go in there and just bang and hope to land something. Yeah, 3 rounds, I believe. Super guess for Thompson quit. Yeah, that was bad. But hopefully he learned from that and didn't do that again. So I give everybody one strike. I saw CYP stop, walk away. I even told him that's a no. You don't do that. If he didn't do it again, fuck it, fair game. He's learning on the job. What hours of my business? What you mean? All those TBV border guys cringe for talking crazy. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a community. They're all pumping each other up. Where can I see the footage of Rob? Was it on the show? Rob who? When do you work at your business? Why? Are you cool with Kevin's son? Yeah, I am. Yeah, he's I don't know if he's a matchmaker, but yeah, I saw Kevin a few months ago. I talked to him a lot. Not a lot, but I talked to him. Knew him since he was like 6. Yeah, he works for Matchroom. I'm not sure what he does for Matchroom, but he definitely works for Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. Now that's facts. I play basketball all day, barely. Yep, exactly. There's this African cream hair growth. YouTube it. Okay, well, chances selling out for. Hey yo, Marco, you want a pound two-tone? Well, you know what I mean. Be real. Ness played the footage. Serious question. Does Jake Paul at 200 beat Ryan Garcia at 140? No, I don't think so. I think Ryan beats him. I think Ryan would just be too fast. Too fast. And I don't think Jake would be fast enough to... If Jake lands, it'll do some damage because he's so much bigger, but I don't think he's fast enough to land. I think Ryan will be able to... Yeah, I think Ryan beats him. And mind you, they're only like 2 inches apart in height, so it's not even... Yes, I do. Triple G does punch harder than Crawford. Crawford might his punch placement might be better. So he has the whole, like, you know, the ones you don't see are the ones that hurt. He has that advantage over G, but power for power, like power meter, nah. Marco, I will KO you. You just said I'll knock you out. Now you're going to knock me out? Make up your mind. Make up your fucking mind, jerky. CYP vs. Keem got a lot of hype in the community. Why do you think boxing takes more energy than... I don't know, man. I think it's because you're using every muscle. I also think it's mentally so much more emotionally draining than any other sport because you got your life on the line, and there is nothing more embarrassing than getting knocked out. Getting dunked on sucks. Getting your ankles broken, but getting knocked the fuck out, now everybody avoids that. I like double end bag most. Me too, Rico. Me too. Johnny from the Hangout Spot had Christy Martin on tonight. Yeah, she's dope. I've interviewed her before. Crawford has timing over Triple G. He does. But let's not bullshit each other. Triple G had great punch placement too. And he had that 1 in a million unique, I call it a parachute punch, because he would parachute the punch up and it would go down. He'd come over, up, and then you parachute the punch down on top of somebody's head, landing on top of their fucking melon. Dude was cracking more melons than a Gallagher show. Spider Rico always does that. Triple G is low key. Well, Triple G's bigger than Bud. Significantly, I would say. You know. Trick, what up? Man, I was coming down earlier today with all that snow. We got 3 inches. You got snow in Texas? Oh, shit. In Houston? Good Lord, what's happening to the world? Tomorrow's going to be fucking freezing again. Freezing. It doesn't warm up until like Sunday. Good Lord. Marco, it's called the corkscrew overhand. I call it the parachute, mother lover. Big shout. Sending me a 7-piece with poutine from Canada. Thanks for answering the questions. Of course, John. Appreciate you. Sorry, but Crawford's check hook negates looping punches. Okay. Why is boxing not regulated like tennis? Because there's not one league. Most important punch? Straight right. Or straight left if you're a southpaw. Most important. The best punch that does the most damage that nobody expects, and that the most underused and the most dangerous punch, uppercut. Telling you, most underused punch and the most dangerous. Robert says Triple G is harder than Crawford. No, did he? I got Triple G over Crawford by stoppage. Yeah, he's too big. Triple G was a mother effer. He sure was. Check your phone. I just sent you 2 pics. Okay. Damn. Snowing in Texas. Look at that. I don't agree with the jab. I know a lot of people say the jab. I don't agree. Pacheco or Nelson. Because the straight right can be thrown straight and from a distance. Yeah, you get a little more reach on the jab because, you know, you're leading with it's with your lead hand, so you get a little more reach. But the straight right can come just as straight, just as fast, but way harder than the jab. Pacheco or Nelson? Who? Steve Nelson? We are on the last days. Expect more wild weather. Oh, God, I hope not. Kyle, welcome. 6 inches of snow, northwest Florida. What? There's 6 inches of snow in Florida? The most snowfall ever. You hear that, Tia? Florida got 6 inches of snow. Northwest. I don't know where the fuck that is. That's like Pensacola or something. Wow. The best punch would be the jab? No. Jab's the most used, and you can use it to set up a lot of things. But for me, I was also a Roy shit because I had a lot of speed. I didn't have to use a jab that much. I could lead with my straight right faster than dudes can throw their jab at me. Uppercut, straight right's a dope combo, Donnie. Jab sets everything up right, but it doesn't have to. But it does, yeah. Jab's the most important punch and the most used punch. Right? But it's also the least damaging and effective. You know, unless you're Holmes and, you know, Ike Corte got that shotgun. There he is, Mr. Vega, Alex Vega. The best and most important punch is the one that lands. Okay. Good point. What's up, Mike? Diego Pacheco over Steven. I don't know. I don't know much about Pacheco. Yeah, bro, it's wild. Oh, you're in Pensacola? P-Cola? You know who else is from Pensacola?
I must have forgot.
Oh, right. I saw Roy. Yes, I did see the video Roy made. That's right. I didn't realize he was in Pensacola. I thought he was in fucking Russia. I was scrolling through and I saw it and the sound was off. Yeah, where Roy Jones is from, Tia. 6 inches of snow. Right? Crazy, right? It's the most ever recorded, they're saying. Marco, just imagine if Roy did use his jab. He did against Vinny Pazienza. You remember what happened? Remember what happened, Anthony? Vinny, they shattered to pieces CompuBox numbers, and Vinny wasn't able to land one punch when Roy was pumping that jab out. That was a one fight where Roy used a jab, and it was literally like a semi-automatic weapon. Canelo's a brick shithouse. No way Crawford hurts him. Yeah, they fight this weekend. I'm going for Steven Nelson because I've interviewed him. I like him. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't really have much patience. So I'm shut the fuck up. Marco, if Tia would give you a pass, would you rather? Neither. The motherfucking GOAT, Roy Jones Jr.
Y'all must have forgot.
I don't think Morrell isn't as slick as the narrative. No, he's not slick. He's going to get fucked up. Roy's from P-Cola, baby. Hot hands. What up, hot hands? Why JT starts screaming at you for no reason? Because he's insecure hothead? That's why. I actually like those twins, though. Usually. Except every now and then they get a little... They're feisty. You know what I'm saying? Must be over there in the Texas water. Wherever the fuck they're from. Richardson Hitchens versus Chiefy. I got Tio. Tone's not in here. Not gonna lie, when I box, I only use my jab and barely use my right hand. Yeah. I mean, nah, you gotta use the right hand way more. You gotta use the right hand way more. You use that straight right. Straight right is the hardest punch, or straight left if you're a southpaw. Like I've measured it. I have a punch measurer, a power like meter, and it always lands harder than any hook or anything. How does Tio win? He's just gonna outbox him. Speed, power, slickness. Benavidez, I'm with you, Mike. 70. I might even go 80-20. Hitchenson's versus Keyshawn. I don't know. That's a tough one. Hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. I excel and prevail. Well, Mike is contact, so I attract clientele. That's for you, Rob. Now, what else we got, people? What else we got? Thought you were going to say boring. Nah. He could. I don't think it's likely. Nobody else has heard him. I don't think Morrell's going to be the first one to do it. But hey, whoever sees openings punches quickly before the opponent reacts. Canelo has one of the greatest chins in boxing history, possibly. So I don't know if You think a guy who's 3 weight divisions smaller is going to hurt somebody who wouldn't even blink at Kovalev hitting him? No, come on. I always hit the punching bag machine with the straight right. Because the punch machine is high. So when I throw a straight right at that, I got to shoot upwards. You get more power and leverage when you aim down. So I threw the hook, as you see, because when I came down, I was able to not torque my body, my leverage, and everything downward, and that creates more power. If the machine was lower and I was able to throw my straight right and aim down with it, I would have done that, and that would have been a harder punch. But the machine's too high, so that's why. I've hit the machine a lot, man. I've tried left hooks, straight rights, everything, and for me the hardest, because I got to get that I need that bounce pass from gravity. When you want to punch, always aim downwards. You're going to get the most power, get the most leverage, get the most shoulder snap, get your body behind it. And on that machine, you're always punching. At my height, at 5'11", I'm punching upward with a straight right, so I'm not going to get the power. I'm seeing way too many people on social media acting like Morrell is just, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why they do that either. What up, AB? Alicia's the baddest in the game. Canelo and Triple G all have, yep, they both got great chins. But she can cook. Oh, Jesus. You guys are wilding out. Showing your true colors, huh? My true colors? Well, what'd I do? Talking to me? You talking to me? Yeah, so we'll see. People are not realizing Morrell could be too powerful for Benavidez. I'm one of those people there, El Sujeto. I don't think, I mean, it's possible, but Benavidez is one in a trillion fighter. I'm telling you. He's going to, you'll see. You talking to me? Who you talking to? What's the cost of Dave Benavidez fight? More than 30 will have fires. More than, I don't know what it costs. Crawford and Tank at 147. Who you got? Probably Crawford. But if Tank lands one of those erasers, night, Omaha. You know, I don't like either of those movies that much. Morrell was very disappointing in his last fight. Exactly. And people say Benavidez was disappointing because he didn't get a knockout, but he won 8, 9, 10 rounds out of 12 yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Morrell almost loses. Benavidez just pitches a shutout with no knockout. That's the two versions of each of them having nights off, bad nights. One thing I can say about Morrell, he's a strong fighter. Salute. I'm out. All right. You're going to go kickbox and spar now at 11 p.m.? Or you don't live in Queens anymore, do you? Because there ain't no way you're doing that shit now. Benavidez was agreed. Just watched Wolfman in 4D. Could you name the Benavidez best fight? A whole bunch. Plant, Andrade, that one dude that he did that spectacular. I mean, he had so many great fights. I wouldn't say he almost lost, but he didn't convincingly win. Well, yeah, okay. Well, that's what I meant. Do you think Morrell is better footwork combination? No. Benavidez, I believe, is better in every possible way than Morrell. What's up, Berto? Now the wife and I go and the moves. So how are you going to do kickboxing at 11 p.m. on Strong Island? What the fuck kind of place is doing kickboxing lessons at 11 p.m.? What the hell are you talking about? Whatever you do. I got Benavidez winning, but I still think, yep. Caleb fight was good. Yeah, it was. Benavidez' stamina is his downfall in his last match. I don't think it was his stamina. He was just getting used to a different weight class. I think he said he had his hand hurt or something. All good. The second Garvel fight, I heard that from my guy round one. The UFC gym in LA is 24 hours. Okay, first of all, Long Island is not New York City. Long Island is the fucking country, suburbs. Second, I didn't know UFC's gym is 24 hours. And thirdly, I get that the gym is open 24 hours where people could just show up and work out whenever they want on their own. But I didn't know that 24-hour gyms got ongoing classes 24 hours being taught. That's wild. Benavidez was a weight bully. Get out of here. No, he wasn't. Floyd would train. Yeah, but Floyd had his own gym in his house. I don't understand. This guy's going to an actual gym. Alberto, PPV price for David Davis, 80. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Marco, I got to smack you for saying lying. It's not. This shit ain't. It's not New York City. LI is just as much in New York as like Jersey or Rockland or Westchester. What are you talking about? Shit. Wait, 1 second. Long Island is New York. You're crazy. You're just saying that because Long Island borders fucking Queens. You grew up in Jamaica, right? So Jamaica's right on the border. You're right near Little Neck. So you thought that shit was part of New York City. You didn't even know. Every fight is different. Majimov's head movement made Crawford unsure. Well, he's also his size probably made him unsure because first time at 54. Canelo is going to whoop his ass. Why'd you take too long? He really from Syracuse. Marco beats earbuds from Canal Street, then joins Matt. Mine? Are they scratchy? Does this not sound good? Because when I play it back, it sounds good to me. Damn, Robbie from Syracuse. I'm sure I can beat you in a fight, bro. Don't ignore my comments. You could beat who? All right, you're about to get, I don't know if you're going to be beating anybody, but you're about to get blocked. Morrell going to expose bump. Oh, come on, Gus. I may get an interview with Alicia Baumgartner. Dope. Your audio clear, champ, but that mic pickup. Oh, I got you. You know why, right? I'm trying to tell you guys. These are, let me get it close. JBLs, baby. Then why wouldn't it show it clear? It won't show it clear, but they're JBLs. Which, as anybody knows, you got Bose, you got JBLs, you got Beats. Top of the line earbuds. Buffalo. Yeah, Rob's from Buffalo. Rob got the Buffalo Canadian accent too. Nah, where Rob grew up is right on the border of Long Island. Like Long Island is literally like there's places where you could cross the street from certain parts of Queens, and Long Island it's Long Island. So he probably thought that shit was like official Long Island, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? If the subway don't stop there, it ain't New York City. Which is why a lot of people don't think Staten Island's New York City. Although a bus will take you there. Nah, I would put the AirPods above Max. Okay, well, whatever. Harman Kardon is up there as well with the big boys. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Who's Harman Kardon? Sounds like a weed. Like, yo, you smoke that Harman Kardon? You smoked that Pineapple Express, that Harman Kardon? You think you'll be at Ryan fight? Yeah, for sure. Well, actually, maybe not. I'm not trying to stand outside in Times Square in the winter. I mean, it depends when it is. Oh, it's April, right? May? Yeah, maybe. 50-50 both Davids. Disagreed, Jose. Benavidez 70-30 or 80-20. I think Crawford could have stepped up and knocked out Spence sooner. You're probably right. No one should pay 80 for the David fight. Yeah, but, you know, we want to see it. Some cologne. Oh, the speakers. I got you. I got you. Harman Kardon. Harman Kardon. Mark, if you didn't claim more than 2 dependents, I can do your... I already have an accountant, but thank you, Alberto. Appreciate it. Why everyone say Bud is smaller, he bigger in height, reach? Is you blind? Are you blind is the proper grammar, but he is... They're the same height. He has longer reach. But, Jose, I'm sure you know the answer to this. I think you're just being biased. He's way heavier. His way more muscle mass. He has a way thicker frame. His bone density. Canelo is like a pit bull frame. Bud is like a... I don't want to say chihuahua. He's like a golden retriever. So that's what they're referring to. I was at the Bud fight. He carried Spence. Yeah, he whooped his ass. Morrell has action. I don't think Morrell's one shot will do shit. I think he's going to land a couple, and Benavidez is going to stare at him and smile. Tank ain't KOing no Crawford. Stop. Yeah, I don't think so either, but Sonos is dope for home theater. Bigger in height. Canelo is a pug more so. Nah, he's like a pit bull. What you mean a pug? Feel B&W Tenoy beat all speakers. Yeah, I don't know the fuck you guys talking about. I'm not saying speakers. I'm talking about headsets. You know what I'm saying? Headphones, whatever. Earbuds, whatever you want to call them. Bud like Spider-Man. Frame Canelo like Wolverine. Yeah? I like that, Road Dog. It's a great analogy. Canelo got hurt. Canelo gonna hurt Bud, and I like Bud. Yep. Weight classes are for a reason. Well, what I say, because weight classes for a reason is a kind of a cliche. Everybody says it. I like being original. But what I say is weight matters when you know how to use it. Because there's sometimes where it won't matter if the dude doesn't know how to use make it advantageous for himself, then it doesn't matter. Everybody, even the bigger boys. You heard? Of course. Word, I feels you. I feels you, sucker. I feels you. I'm going to do my next video I'm going to drop tomorrow, guys, is going to be, and I don't know what to name it, Michael Moore versus George Foreman. When Foreman, of course, becomes the oldest champion in history. Should I name it the biggest upset or oldest man to be champion? I don't know. I don't know what to name it. I wonder what the other looked like for Canelo to at least think about it twice. What you mean? Old man upset. Redemption? I'm thinking just... Yeah, I don't know. Old man upset. Or old man wins. I don't know. 2 inches on paper. Bud should win since he's... Well, said offer, not other. Marco, why is Keith Thurman? I don't believe that's happening. Remember, Keith Thurman had a fight lined up before, and what happened? He hurt himself. That's what happens when you're injury prone, you're older. So I don't really believe he's going to fight again. That's just what I'm saying. Tank never scared though. Yeah, he's not. Keith been done. Yep, that's a fact. I was afraid for Floyd fighting Canelo, but Floyd made Canelo look easy, and so will Crawford. Okay. You really think Benavidez is going to sit there, smile when he gets a hook from that animal Morrell? Yep, I do. It's not biased. It's actually observable historical facts. That's what he does every time he gets hit. He smiles and then comes at you harder. So, Keith a Hall of Famer? Yeah, he might be. That's when Tim Tszyu was undefeated. Trying to cash out. He's not fighting Shakur. Timeless power of Foreman. Timeless power. I like that, Robert. Foreman, timeless power. Yeah, I like that. Maybe I'll do something like that. He wobbled the F out of Sean Porter. I mean, Bud dropped Sean Porter. Twice. Polk Audio Sands. What? You guys be coming like mad late with shit that we talked about like 20 minutes ago. I don't think you noticed this, but Benavidez depends. But Benaped's actual first shot. What? Canelo was not prime at 23. No, he wasn't. That's a fact. Sean always a step below elite. Yeah. But look, he only lost like what, 2 or 3 people, and both of those guys were, and Sean's a C-level. No, not a C-level fighter. Come on. I would say B+, A-. Not C. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's... I don't know why Alberto doesn't like Sean Porter. It's strange. It's like Sean banged his ex-girl or something. Yeah, it is crazy. I think Sean Porter banged Alberto's like auntie or some shit. I do. I think Sean banged out Alberto's aunt. Yo, Alberto, when did he bang your aunt? I mean, maybe he loved her. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to hate. Maybe he legitimately loved her. Give him a break. You know what I'm saying? Give him a break. I just told you what happened. I just told you. See? Mike, that's what's up. Sean is married to a Mexican lady. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's in his classic deep-rooted racism.
Oh, that's racist.
Okay. Alberto's like, he can't be marrying one of my people. Alberto, you're mad racist. Mad racist. Tank's still active. Who is we to say he ain't fight them? When he himself said he would. Yeah, he did say he would do it. He said he had a hit list. Looks like that hit list has been. He pulled his eraser out of his pocket and just. Why would I be mad at that? Sean's money is going to the Mexican community. All Bud has to do is hurt the scorecards. Sean Porter, modern day Henry Armstrong. I was on the podcast, yes, briefly. You see Julio Diaz versus Porter 1. I thought he was going to give a... Never... And... what? There you go with the acronyms. I'm tired, so I don't know what the fuck that means. Bro, let's move on. Sean Porter talk. You bring him up every time. Every time. To be quite honest, you bring him up so much, it makes me think.
Fruity, fruity.
You talk about Sean so much, it really makes a brother wonder.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
What you want me to say? I don't think I'm allowed to say ninja in that context, am I? I believe I'm not. If I am, you tell me. Am I allowed to say ninja in that context? I bet you I'm not. Yeah, like that would sound. If I was like, yo, fuck those, and I'd use the word ninja, I bet you that wouldn't go over well. Pulled his ear out of his pocket. Marco got me wrong. Yeah, man. Just say Soul Brothers. That's just weird. Canelo versus Crawford. Why do people see in Canelo that I don't see? I don't know. It's more what do you see in Crawford? Nah, it's the context. So nah, I wouldn't say that if I were you. See? Nah, I can't say that, Alberto. No way. Nope. But guess what? I can say cracker. You guys can't. You guys say crack. I'll cancel all fucking every one of you. I'll cancel all of you. Don't you dare. Especially you can't say cracker. You say that. Forget about it. They already called you Bill O'Reilly for saying they were. I know, right? You remember that? That was some racist shit. That was some racist ass shit. The power in both hands, the feet, the IQ. What you mean, band up? That's why I call the white homie. Black folks, only people can use racial slurs. Who the F came up with that? What are you guys talking about? And what else we got, people? I'm about to. Nah, he doesn't say ninja, does he? No, he doesn't. Charlemagne co-signed him, though. Let me tell you something. I don't care how many black people co-sign me. If I go start saying shit like that, they'll pull the eraser out and unco-sign quickly. You know it's blue blood, not blue bloods, Alberto. I don't know why you're pluralizing it. He's just one dude, not a whole bunch of them. Zab versus Broner. Zab. Matter of fact, Zab fucks Broner up. Fucks him up badly. Too fast, too slick. Yeah, Alberto is an interesting fella. I don't know why they say his name like that. But that's a good one. I got Porter. I'm saying that very best to sound sophisticated. Nah, that would be a firefight. Broner is past his time. That's a fact. But don't say that because Ian might start have a conniption. Broner only did great against short, chubby. Okay, mad racist. Yeah, you can't talk about Broner because Ian might catch a stroke. I wonder, does Alberto hate Porter more, or does Ian love Broner more? Well, I don't know if he's a nobody. There's just not many people left in his weight division. You know what I'm saying? They're all nobodies, really. Unknowns. Mikey got Easter Junior. Nah, that's low-key facts. Mikey and Maidana sunned Broner. Sure did. So did Cobbs. Argentino with Big Turk. Oh, that would be dope. Ooh. I think Meldrick, because Meldrick wouldn't gas out, but Zab would. Yeah, I'll go with Meldrick, but that'd be a great fight. You guys come up with really good fantasy fights. No, I'm not, Alberto. Goodman dropped out because of a cut. Inouye's fighting a nobody into. Well, let's hope he doesn't lose. Sounds like some smoke might be waiting for you. Be careful, please, if you go. The fuck out of here. I'm still young enough and capable enough to fuck anybody up. So don't worry about that. Chavez. I got Chavez, raw dog. Chavez would just Zab would have a lot of success the first 4 or 5 rounds, kind of like with Floyd. Then Chavez would just chop him down, batter his ass like a mozzarella stick. I said myself, Broner was only elite for 14 months, but my man was that. Half TBV listeners are overweight truckers. I wouldn't say they're truckers, but I get what you're saying. That's funny. That'd be funny if we just had like activated all the cameras and all their computers and they were all just like big fat truckers listening. Like, some of them sound like fucking truckers. To me, though, when I think of a trucker, I feel I think of, to me, when I think of a trucker, I think of a fat white redneck. That's what I think of. And almost all the callers on TBV are either Hispanic or black. So I don't know. But I guess truckers, drivers are not all fat white rednecks. Probably Marquez. If Zab didn't have the stamina problem, I would pick Zab. Yep, exactly. Oh shit, my man, band up. Why? What you gonna do? You got the toast? Band up. You got the toast? What you bringing? The deuce? You bringing a faux pound? Are you bringing the ratchet? Or you got some hands yourself? Tank's too big. He beats him. Juan would outclass Zab. Let's be real. Again, Juan would swallow a whole bunch of shit, but eventually adjust and like stamina. Barrera versus Zab. Barrera's too small, yeah. Too small. There's a lot of TV listeners that are either currently trained or previously fought. That's true too. I thought you were doing a kickboxing class at midnight in fucking Syosset. What's going on? That's real, Mark. You got some real ones in here. Word up. You such an old head. Who the fuck says toast? Me. Motherfucker. Band up, keep one per. Damn. He got the burners. He got one burner per outfit. Marco, that was 20 years ago. Redneck truckers. Well, that's what I think of. You're a Mexican trucker, Omar? All right, well, then I was wrong. Did you ever hear of Morrell beating up Floyd and sparring in Big Bear? I did not. Morales is too small to beat up Floyd. Morales was way too small. The bros canceled on me. Bunch of men who still need permission from wifey to go out late. Guess what? I'd be one of them. If she told me not to go, I'm staying. I ain't getting yelled at for nobody. What if you think about Tank picking easy division? I don't like it, but, what are you going to do? In Indiana, open carry is legal. Rob is not married. I think he said his girlfriend. Or no, he said wifey. He did say wifey. If you are hanging with Lorenzo, where are you at? What the fuck does that mean, Robert? You confused me with that one. Eon, you never shot a gun. Please stop. Neither have I. Actually, I shot a .22 rifle once in a shooting range. Once, that's it. I got no interest in guns. Who's a lightweight? Morales? Well, he might have started. He might have ended up being a lightweight, but Morales and Floyd were always 2 or 3 weight divisions apart from each other. They both moved up, yes, but they both moved up simultaneously. They were never in the same weight division. probably get scared holding one. Rob, if you get married at 40, you ain't what? Me and Lorenzo chilling in the benzo. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what lyric that is or what made you say it, but fuck it. The only one that whooped Floyd was Maidana. No, come on, Jose. Come on, Jose. No. Maidana and Zab gave him close fights. Not Zab, excuse me. Maidana, Zab, and Cotto gave him close fights, but the only one who beat him was Castillo the first time. Oh, NWA, all right. NUA is a boring press conference on now. I mean, word. What up, Pristine? What's poppin'? Super Federal Gang, don't make me have a menage with your abuela. Yo, why are you threatening to bang this dude's grandnanny? Yo, Rob, that shit was just foul. You threatening to bang his grandma? You want to tap up his abuela? You just got violated, Alberto. You got violated. I never heard anybody threaten his grandma. Ew. That means not only you gangster, but you're a sick, twisted fuck. You don't give a fuck. Just to violate, you'll do whatever it takes. Gross. You was in a gang? Nah, I wasn't no damn gang. We didn't have gangs in New York City, man. Well, there was one gang called the Decepticons back in the day, but nah, gang culture back in the 80s and 90s when I was coming up was not. It was very non-prevalent. Morrell being on PEDs, and he never popped dirty. He was refusing to fight everyone. I don't know. Good point. Ramirez is more accomplished than Tank. Okay. Marco, excessive clinching by Floyd or Maidana KOs Floyd. Disagreed. Robertson. Nah, that would not be a pedo. That would be the opposite. That's the opposite. That's extra old. Marco's in an Aryan prison gang. I mean, that's why I don't shave my head fully. I do that shit, I will look like some kind of a KKK Aryan general. Or like I'm dying. So I'm going to always keep a little stubble. You can't take them serious. They were fucked up. Decepticons would fuck you up back in the day. I saw them jump many people. Chilla Killaz, what up? Marco, is it true roids make your back? Yes. Look at all of Andrew Gladys fights. I mean, that dude had his back broke out like the cops were coming. Transformers. Yeah, you wouldn't proceed. You're a Texas dude, right? So you wouldn't know about the Decepticons. I believe you're a Texas dude. Marco, can you get your hairline sprayed on? I can. How about this? Tell your mama to come over and spray it, right? Or she could use chia seeds. Let's see if it works. I'll do whatever she wants to do. Okay, that might have been too far. My bad, Alberto. I don't know if your mom's alive or whatever, so that might have been too far. I was just playing, though. Your brother standing with a walker. Yo, Rob is violating. Rob is violating him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Virginia? Okay. I think I heard you talk once and it was Southern, so my bad. It was something Southern. Which, by the way, well, actually, yeah, right? Purnell was Virginia. Or was he West Virginia? I think it was West Virginia. Purnell, what was Purnell? Purnell was Norfolk. Yeah, Virginia. That's right. Purnell was from Virginia. One of the greatest fighters who ever lived. Yeah, that's too far. My bad, Alberto. I was just joking. Yes, he absolutely was. Absolutely. Tommy Morrison he had Capri Suns all in his trunks, in his shoes. He had Capri Suns in his cup. He just was Capri Suns everywhere. Yeah, Eon's wilding out. Purnell was yeah, he was. Yeah, I grew up with his son. Sweet Pea was around. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I heard Sweet Pea was mad, like temperamental. Like sometimes he'd be in a good mood, sometimes he'd be like grouchy. I heard that from a lot of people. They violating your mom and your G mom, and you want to say something to me, Alberto. What's a GOMD? God. I don't know what GOMD means. Sweet Pea versus come on, Sweet Pea. They used to spar. Zab told me stories. That's who taught Zab when Zab was just a young buck, 17, 18. He sparred with Purnell. And Purnell, you know, was levels above him back then. If Tyson would have hired Kevin Rooney, he would have won the rematch. If he would have kept doing what he was doing and Doug Buster came in the way Buster was, he would have lost again. There's rumors about Benavidez being on steroids you can't detect. Yeah, I don't think he's on steroids, but who the fuck knows? His pets? What do you mean his pets? Sweet Pea beat De La Hoya. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. It was close, but I think Sweet Pea got him. Yeah, that was a bullshit one. And of course, the Chavez versus Sweet Pea might have been one of the biggest robberies because of what was at stake. Like, yeah, Sweet Pea easily won, right? But it wasn't like the biggest beating I've ever seen, but it was a clear beating. But what made it bad was Chavez was 87-0, and Sweet Pea would have halted that historic shit. And that's what made the robbery so bad because they were both the best fighters in the world. And Chavez was able to hold on to that. He went to fucking 87, I guess, and 0-1. So that's what made it so bad. Acronym for God is short. Wait, what? God is short for girl of my dreams? What the fuck does that mean? You kids, man. These damn acronyms. What the fuck does that mean? Can't believe bare knuckles. Yeah, brutal as shit. I can't. I think MMA is just as brutal. Bare knuckles may be worse, but close. Benavidez? No, the acne breaks out on your back and on your body, not your face. Y'all dudes be tripping. Hey, Sweet Pea hated Pepsi, but he loved. Yo, Rob, you're on some abstract shit tonight. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So now we judge in skincare. Real talk, Zab, Judah got all the attributes to be the greatest. Yeah? No, Zab just need to be more focused and work on his gas tank. Oh. So why did Dwayne just say that? He was joking? Get off. Okay. That's what we used to say back in the day. Get off. Well, what up, Hoops? Yeah, he is innocent. Girl of my dreams. That's funny. You cut way faster with. Yeah, hell yeah, you do. Split right open. Right open. Marco boxing and all in the car. Whitaker, Chavez, the main Coleman were draws. I heard stories from fighters who were there. Oh, were they? Were all draws? I don't remember that. Was Holmes robbed versus Spinks? No. No. Spinks beat Holmes. Spinks beat Holmes. Ending the streak at 48. No, he almost tied Marciano. Sad with Floyd's discipline. Forget about it. Oh, he did? Oh, right. Yes, he did have some drug problems. That's true. Rob, you got cut last night. You need to use a rubber. Oh, Alberto. Too far. I got Crawford beating Floyd. Nah, chill. Chill. We can't make these crazy, I wouldn't say accusations, but crazy statements when Crawford's career is not even over. That motherfucker might have 3 to fucking, for all we know, 10 fights left in him. Nah. And nobody beat Floyd. Why would Crawford beat Floyd? Crawford's good, but he didn't look like Roy. He wasn't dominant like, well, he was actually pretty dominant, actually. Not his last fight, but he had like a 7-8 year knockout streak. Like, it was pretty impressive. Marco, I kind of hate this generational boxing because it feels like your undefeated record. Yeah, that's a fact. You could thank Mr. Mayweather for that one. Fat Swag TV. Well, you're not fat. I see your icon, but welcome. You mean fat like PH, I feels you. Who has Crawford beat for you to stay suck foolishness? What? Name me one for 7-pounder Floyd beat that you favor over Crawford. It's hard because all those guys that he beat have finished careers and Crawford doesn't. You know what I'm saying? We might see Crawford now fight somebody and lose and see a chink in his armor, a hole in his defense that we haven't seen yet. That's why I'm saying I want to see Crawford's whole career before I could even comment on that. And I'd have to look down a list of Floyd's opponents. I would just, but that's what I'm saying. Current fighters cannot go into time machine matchup conversations. Floyd need Ivy a little bit back, yeah. Am I the only one who thinks Floyd could figure out? No, he probably could. What'd you say to me? Who has Crawford beat? What foolishness you talking about, though? Who has Crawford beat for him to say such foolishness? Oh, that he could beat that he could beat Mayweather? Yeah, I don't know. Let's not. Crawford's very dominant and one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter in the world and of this generation. But, Floyd is a whole different level. I keep thinking Chilla Killis is tone, but I don't think it is. There's only a handful of undefeated fighters for a reason. Eventually, you're going to lose your O. Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. Don't agree with me, fam. I don't rock with you like that. Alberta, why are you so feisty? Why are you fucking with people? All right. Bud versus Floyd, both their primes would have been the best tactical matchup ever. I think Floyd wins because his defense is better than that. That's the main thing. They all match up well. Bud might hit harder at 47 than Floyd did. Floyd hit harder or as hard at 35. But the defensive gap. So not only would Floyd not be able to get hit, but Bud's defense is at best good, not great. So Floyd would hit him. That's the difference. John Marcos, hypothetical. If Canelo goes on to beat Benavidez and Bivol, where does he rank all time? Oh, I mean, top 10. Crawford would dismantle Floyd. Spence beat up Floyd in sparring. So they say. Malachi, what up? Oh, man. Anyway, yep. Spence beat an old Floyd in sparring. And we don't know that he really beat him. It's hearsay until we see the video. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a bunch of things talked about, and then when the videos come out, it's a different story. I don't know. I think Ali is the GOAT, but do you think? No, the GOAT at heavyweight, without question, is the one who still holds the record for holding the championship for almost fucking 12 years. And that is Joe Louis. Nobody could fuck with Joe Louis. I think Jack Johnson was a more dominant heavyweight and a better heavyweight than Ali. Shit, you could argue Marciano was. And I know what you guys are thinking. So, I'll just do it.
Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass.
But that's just what it is. Do you think Morrell has power to stop Benavidez' offense? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Benavidez is going to get hit and smile and keep coming forward. Just like Boo Boo and Andrade talked about. Boo Boo said he caught him and he looked at me and smiled and then started pounding on me like Donkey Kong. I would have Tio. Oh, no, I would have Tank. Excuse me. Do you like Pacheco or Nelson? I'm going to go with Nelson. Benavidez is going to destroy Morrell. Agreed. A vicious, harsh whooping. That's my generation's problem. We already saw this one, Dwayne. I'm like, your new name's going to be Dwayne Double Up. Dwayne Dub. Dwayne Doubles Up. Dwayne Dub. Dwayne Dub, because Dwayne always puts it twice. Double D, Dwayne Dub. I believe Morrell is way stronger than Andrade. You might be right. Only time will tell. But I will be very surprised if Benavidez loses to that shag haircut punk. Nah, he's not a punk, but I'll be surprised. It's exciting. You know, but they've always been there. Those guys have always been in the same weight class. They're just moving up with each other as their bodies fill out. But anyway, Floyd hit like a bitch. I wouldn't say that. But at lightweight and featherweight, lightweight, even at 140, Floyd hit like a truck. Watch the Arturo Gatti fight. Watch the Diego Corrales fight. Watch the Chop Chop Corley fight. Floyd was putting the beats on dudes like he's Dr. Dre. All right, people, I am out. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.